A warm welcome to all listeners of our VIP Job podcast series, coming on air thanks to the Erasmus Plus VTJ2 project. VIP Tech Job Time to Act works towards easing access to the world of work for young visually impaired people. Behind the project are committed youngsters and youth workers from Belgium, Greece, Italy, and Spain. In our episodes, we will take you on a journey of discovering incredible initiatives, smart tools, and inspiring stories of young VIPs connected with facilitating access to the world of work. Happy listening!
Hello everyone! Welcome to another of our audio workshops. Our names are Anna and Andy. We are going to focus on how to pass a job interview. Hi Andy!
Hi! Both Anna and myself, we work in a vocational training centre and have extensive experience in being interviewed, and also some experience in interviewing candidates for possible job vacancies. No matter what the company is about, HR teams often focus on very similar questions to gather the information they need to know if you're an ideal candidate to work with them. Although it is true that you'll be asked some specific questions with the position you want to apply for, in this podcast we're going to talk about
the 10 most frequently asked questions in a job interview and how to leave a good impression.
In general, when doing a job interview, it is convenient to prepare for possible questions. Since this is like an exam, the more you study, the more confidence in yourself you will bring that day. First of all, the first tip is to do some research on the company. Once you've decided to apply for the job, you should find out as much as you can about their work philosophy and company policy. They will ask you several questions about this. Okay, let's get started. I will say the first question and then I will guide you in what you may answer to impress the interviewer. Although the secret and the key to everything is to sound relaxed, positive and optimistic.
First question. How do you hear about this position?
So the answer could be in a social network, through a contact, etc. If you are asked and if it has been difficult to find a place where the interview is carried out, keep in mind that each question that you will be asked is previously planned and has been intentionally asked in this case.
Number 2. Tell me about yourself on a personal and professional level.
Professional skills most demanded by companies are good communication, good organization, teamwork, punctuality, adaptability and flexibility, creativity, taking initiative, resilience, tolerance to frustration and adversity.
Number 3. What can you contribute to our company? Why should we hire you?
Highlight the best of your professional profile and be original in the answer. If you need any extra help to do something, remember that every single person has different capacities and does things differently. Everyone needs some help at some point, and so it's okay to ask for help when we need it. Read the full job description in detail and think of a few skills that make you unique and qualified to perform the job duties. It is time to sell yourself.
Number 4. Do you prefer to work alone or in team?
This question is a bit tricky, since they expect to hear that in both ways there are advantages and disadvantages. The right answer is actually in both ways, adding some advantages that you can think of working individually and some advantages of working in a team.
Number 5. What are your goals?
They like people with aspirations, they like people with illusion, and people with desire to progress.
Number 6. What are your strengths and your weaknesses?
I advise to say 1 or 2 great strengths and add just 1 weakness. Remember that if you are going to say anything negative, you should end by saying that every skill can be trained and improved. Example, I am shy at first, but soon after I managed to integrate easily into the group. Presentation skills or public speaking is something that you can train easily. They want you to be able to talk about some weakness, but try to make it small and always show the courage to correct it. The ability and desire to learn and improve is crucial.
7. Why do you want to work with us?
Here it's time to take the information you have previously learned about the company and explain it to them.
8. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
It is difficult to answer this question, especially in post-pandemic times, that we have learned not to make long-term plans. It is totally valid to say that I don't know or I haven't considered it yet, since I usually think more in the short and medium term. You might add that if the company offers you a great opportunity, your goals could be linked over time to this job.
9. Could you give me an example of a situation in which you found yourself facing a challenge and how you overcame it?
I don't recommend talking about very deep experiences. I recommend you to talk about anecdotes that do not make you emotionally unbalanced at the moment. Say something like passing an exam, passing an activity, overcoming a weakness, learning skills, etc. Something that is simple to tell and always adding a good sense of humour. As for visual impairment, there is still a lot of work on the part of society to achieve full inclusion and normalisation. So we have to overcome challenges of daily life that other people do not.
And question number 10. Do you have any question for us?
It is very important to show interest in the company and in the workplace. If there's information you haven't been given and you want to add anything, it is highly valued that you ask at the end. As a final piece of advice before saying goodbye, I also wanted to add that you shouldn't feel discouraged if you do not get the job after doing an interview. Think that each challenge is an achievement and that there are many candidates to get a job. If you are persistent, and you will finally be rewarded sooner or later. We will achieve it. Training these answers will make you a great candidate, and I hope I have helped you. With my best wishes and that of Anna's, good luck and all the best for your future.
This episode found its way to you thanks to the VTJ2 project and the Erasmus Plus program. To learn more about it, visit www.viptechjob.eu and possibly your organization's website. We invite you to listen to our podcast on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. That's all for today. See you in one of our next episodes.